Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. So the last time we had the Chick-fil-A sandwiches and they were bomb. I'm gonna need you guys to try those ASAP. This time we're gonna be making lasagna and I'm pretty excited about that. I've never actually made it before, believe it or not. It's actually my first time. Kind of nervous, but I'm sure I can get it down pat. This meal was actually requested by a friend of mine. We were on the phone and he asked me if I could make it. I'm like, yes, I'm totally down for that because I've been craving it for a very long time. So with all that being said, let's get this started. Alright guys, we're going to start on our pasta. So you're going to create a little well and then you're going to make it big enough for 5 eggs, and then afterwards you're going to beat them. And so as you're beating it, you're going to make sure you incorporate the flour within the egg yolks. And then once you do, you're going to create a dough ball, and then any excess flour that you leave behind, you can just toss it if you do not need it. And then once the ball comes together, you're going to knead it for about 10 to 15 minutes until it becomes smooth. And then you're going to cover it with pasta grab and place it in the fridge for an hour or until ready to use, but at least 30 minutes to an hour. Alright, now we're going to get on the meat sauce. So I chop my ingredients finely. You can chop them larger or smaller, whatever you choose. And as always, I will have the ingredients pop up on the screen. Alright, now we're going to combine our meat. So we're going to combine the pork and the beef together. And then once we do that, we're going to place it into a stock pot with a tablespoon of olive oil to brown it. And do not season it just yet because it'll just extract water and it will not be a fun job. And then you're going to saute the rest of the ingredients for about 4 to 5 minutes or until translucent, and don't forget to add your garlic in there because that's what I forgot to do. And don't forget to add salt and pepper. And then also I added 1 can of tomato paste, and then once I mix all of that up, I added 2 to 3 tablespoons of beef broth. That way it can loosen it up a bit. Then I added some red wine. I added about a cup. You can use any red wine you would like, just make sure it's not sweet. And then I added 2 cans of San Marzano tomatoes. I actually really love those because it has some sort of a sweetness to it. And then I added the meat and then mashed everything together with my potato masher. Then I let this simmer for about 4 hours on low. And then before you let it simmer, you're gonna add all of your seasonings. And then once it's done or close to being done, you might wanna just check on it and make sure it doesn't need any salt or pepper or anything like that, but mine was well seasoned. Oh, and then also I added a little bit of Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. And then we're gonna get started on our ricotta mix. So I added about a cup of ricotta, and then I chopped up some parsley with 1 egg, and then I added some Parmigiano Reggiano. It actually turned out really good, and I liked it. And then just make sure you add salt and pepper. Then you're just gonna place it in your fridge until you're ready to go. Alright, now it's pasta time. So we're gonna sprinkle some cornmeal on your countertop, and then you're gonna divide the dough into 4ths. And then once you do that, you're gonna take one of your pieces and then you're gonna flatten out, not that much, maybe to about 1 inch thick or 1/4 of an inch thick. And then you're gonna take it through your pasta roller at level 7, and then you're gonna take it all the way down to a 1. And then you're just gonna repeat the process with all your pieces. So before cutting these lasagna sheets, just make sure you measure your baking dish. That way you can make sure the sheets actually fit. I actually didn't do that. I didn't even think to do that. So at the last minute, I wound up actually cutting the sheets into sizable pieces for my casserole dish. Always make sure you keep the surfaces floured. That way your lasagna sheets do not stick to anything. And then you're gonna heavily salt your water, and then you're gonna boil them. I boiled them like 3 pieces at a time. And then you only need to boil it for about 2 minutes, if that, because it's fresh, so you don't have to worry about cooking it for a very long time. And then you're just gonna repeat the process. And once you place them on a sheet tray, you're gonna assemble your lasagna. And then so you're gonna start off by ladling your meat, and then you're gonna add your cheese, you're gonna add the pasta sheets, your ricotta mixture, and then you're gonna add another layer of cheese. So I use mozzarella and Parmigiano Reggiano. I just grated both of them. I had 1 pound of mozzarella and then 1/2 pound of Parmigiano Reggiano. And then you're just gonna repeat the process. And then once you're done, you're going to spray nonstick spray on some foil, and then you're gonna place the foil over the casserole dish. You're gonna place it in the oven on 375 for about 20 minutes. And then once the cheese is melted, take it out, take the foil off, and then place it back in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes until the cheese is golden, just like this. And it was so good. Oh my goodness. And then I added parsley, that's optional. Just looking at this just makes me hungry all over again. Oh my goodness. Oh, it was so good. And then I add a little bit of olive oil and then some basil, and then that was it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Enjoy, everyone. Do you see this lasagna? I feel like I'm gonna get sleepy if I sit down, but I just want to get one full bite of like everything. Damn it! Wow. That is amazing. Oh my gosh. So many no damn sense. Do you see? The homemade pasta just really kicks it off. And this meat sauce is the truth. I was a little concerned earlier because I didn't think I made enough lasagna sheets, and then turns out I did. And I had used a small pan, and yeah, it was a mess. But it actually worked out. It really worked out. I'm glad it worked out because I was kind of getting discouraged a little bit, but it turned out really great. It really did. This is so good. Oh my God. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Let me have some wine because, oh my goodness. You better try this recipe. You better try it. You have to try it. You have to. Out of all of my recipes, this is definitely top 5 for sure. Oh my god. Oh gosh. Yeah, this lasagna is gonna last me for a while. Oh my gosh. I probably shouldn't eat too much of this. I'm very lactose intolerant, so I have to portion control, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be cutting this video short because I need to edit this video, and not only that, it is hot in this house. Thank you guys so much for your support. I truly do appreciate it. And again, if you guys ever need help with making one of my recipes, please let me know. I know sometimes it can be a little bit complicated, and that's why I'm here to assist you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. You know what time it is, y'all.